Hello and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of March the 13th to the 19th, 2023 is the year. Okay, let's see what we have here. Crossing over your reading, and this is your card on the bottom of the deck, my beautiful Pisces. You do have the devil. Now, we know that the devil card is a card of addictions, and we know that Pisces is the most addictive sign on the zodiac. When we like something, we can make a glutton of ourselves. So it's very imperative and important and profound that we are very careful with things like that. We don't lose ourselves in that imaginary world of temporary indulgence. This could be, feeling as though you're tied down to a situation, though, as well, over obsessing, over worrying, and perhaps not taking on healthy situations into our life. We need to let go of any toxic energy around us. We're easily convincible because we have this kind and caring heart. We want to heal everybody and be there for everybody. But sometimes the powers that be are giving us a warning that we need to be more careful. Okay, don't allow everybody that tries to convince you that they're sweet and kind and loving, that they really are. Because sometimes Pisces, because you believe everything like that, you get conned in. So be careful. But also you could be making personal decisions now to walk away from addictive behavior of someone else or toxic energy. You've made that command decision. You're moving away from it. And sometimes it's hard to do if you really care about a person, but you can't fight it anymore. You can't heal them anymore. You can't do anymore, Pisces. This could be you also saying, you know what, I need to do things that are healthier for me. Eat better, exercise more, bring in more fresh air, and also get out into nature more. Perhaps you need to take more time off, Pisces. Maybe you've overextended and overtaxed yourself and you're wearing yourself down. Be careful, Pisces. You are the delicate fish, okay? Swim away from any of that, negative energy, okay? Pull yourself away from it. I do think that you're going to be making healthy decisions and choices now with who you have in your tribe, in your circle, in your pod. You also are going to realize that other people need to own up to their own problems now and that you can't always be there to fix things. I think that you're doing things that are healthier for you, removing any of that toxic energy around you so that you can free yourself. Let those chains go, my beautiful Pisces, so you can swim in any direction you want to go this week. Coming in with this, in the beginning of the week, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So Pisces, this is Mother Earth. You have this ability to put your hands to things and make it grow. This is about fertility and prosperity and realizing that you can go forward and create the abundance that you so desire. This is about your welfare and the welfare of others around you that you want to nurture and help. You're a capable person, Pisces, and this could also be a woman that's capable around you who is both a mother and a businesswoman. Particularly this Queen of Pentacles, she is good in business, and some of you may be self-employed. I know myself, I was self-employed after 10 years of working for somebody as a young woman, and I just went out on my own, and I've been self-employed my whole life, all these years, and I didn't retire until COVID hit. So when you find a job you love, you'll excel at it, and you're going and you'll do well. So this is about you being a good business person as well, Pisces. So stepping up to the plate and realizing that all your answers are going to get given to you when it comes to money with the word yes. So abundance is coming in. You're planting your seeds now. You're patiently waiting for your harvest to come in, and keep moving on that track. You're on the right path, my beautiful Pisces. Now, you've got the hat, and you will be playing many different roles. You could be asked to do things that you might not have done before. Maybe others are wanting to collaborate with you, pick your brain, and work with you so that you can work together well. You could be having to multitask at this time. Make sure you make out to-do lists, okay, and tick them off one at a time. Don't allow yourself to overwork yourself because it's going to wear you down. All right. Be patient. Take your time. As you move through this transition, I think you're going to be doing things differently. It could be with your job. You may be changing things up, tweaking things, and working with other people, or doing something you never thought you would do. Now you're leaving behind something here, okay? With the Eight of Cups. You need to maintain balance, stability, and know that you're on the right path. You've made a decision to go forward and make these changes in your life and leave something behind that you don't want to go back to. You're moving on. Okay. Now, whether it's leaving the way you were doing things in your job and your career, or you're walking away from a relationship, whatever the case is, Pisces, you're moving forward and it's for the better. You're letting go. You're traveling in a new direction and you're going to reach your limits. Okay. You've done some self-analysis here and self-discovery, and you know now that you want to go forward. You're looking back, but don't turn around and go back in that direction because you're going to get disappointed. I think you saw the truth in a situation, and this has allowed you to walk away from something. You said no to something here, Pisces, and they're telling me it was about damn time. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, money path. Look at this. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. This is what you're going towards, the changes that you're making here, the seeds that you're planting, and having to do a lot of different things here is going to bring you to that money. And that's what you're wanting. Pisces, first comes money, then comes love with you, because love comes automatically for Pisces. For whatever reason, they attract it and they don't even go looking for it. So money has always been a priority with my Pisces. So Pisces, know that you are on the right path. Keep going forward in that direction because you're going to see that it's going to appear. Now, in the center here, you had crossing over the devil with the tower. And the tower, again, is about 1, 2, 3. You got 3 no's here and a maybe and a yes here, Pisces. So right now, things might not be going as fast as you want them to go. But you've made a decision here to rebuild something, okay? This is about a sudden upheaval that might have happened in the past that caused you some trauma, some unexpected change, and you're moving forward. But know that you are building a new foundation here. And a lot of you might have experienced lack and loss in finances. This card is also referred to as a bankruptcy card. Some of you, this is a general reading. It's not for everybody, but I always say this is a good card because it tells me that you have experienced things in the past that have taught you now to make the changes to go after what you want and finally succeed at it. So you're making command decisions here that it's going to be better for you. Okay, so you're rebuilding a brand new foundation. Now the bridge comes in with that, and we know that the bridge is something that bridges a distance between you and something else or somebody else, and it's the connection to places, people, points of time, and it can separate you or join you into something here, but it does offer a solution. Okay, so try not to burn your bridges, Pisces, with those around you. But I do think that the worst is over. You had some hard bridges to climb and cross. Now things are going to get easier because you've made a decision to change something up here. Pisces, you're moving in a new direction again, and you're changing things up. And it might have to do with your job and your career. For others, it could be with a relationship. But you're definitely going in the right direction. Something suddenly here, that aha moment, piqued your attention where you just said, you know what? I'm out of here. I need to have my recognition, my rewards. I need to reap in my own profit here. And you're moving forward doing that. Now, you've got the Hierophant, and I always say that the Hierophant is the blessing or the message from the divine. But it's doing things in a traditional way. Now, some of you might want to do that, and others might want to stir up the status quo and do things differently. But this is about always maintaining those traditional values. And you have a very strong feeling about things, Pisces. And you may not always be vocal about it, and because innately you are that elusive fish. But I do think that you have some strong beliefs. And I do think a lot of you have healing abilities. You are healers, holistic healers, a lot of you, whether you're in Reiki or whatever you're in, I do think you have that ability because you tap into higher self. You know that there's a hierarchy, anarchy, there's a higher belief, there's a higher spirituality around you, and you tap into that. So you have that knowledge and you believe in it, Pisces. And as long as you continue on that path, I think you're going to receive the blessings that you want. Now, this is also unity. This is getting together with the right people, bringing only those people into your circle, your soul pod, and your chosen family that are going to agree with you and want to support you and have the same beliefs as you do. You could be joining spiritualist groups as well, or you could be getting together with other holistic people in your group. And those could be the changes you're making now. Maybe you're going to create some whole new soul pod of your own, Pisces, where you're going to have all this support around you. Now, the lilies comes in, and it's evident now that you're going to feel peace and harmony. Okay, the lily is that card of purity and peace and harmony, and it tweaks our memory, because when we think of a lily, it has a very strong fragrance. It tweaks our memory of things that we have always dreamed of and wanted here. So I do believe you're going to find peace and harmony. I think you're getting the blessing from and recognition from those around you, and also from the divine. Now, coming in at the end of the week, Pisces, you've got that fast-moving action, that sword-wielding Knight of Swords coming flying in here, and that means there's going to be some big changes. And we talked about that here with the Tower card, and we talked about that here with the Devil card. So definitely there's changes coming in. You're moving on and doing things differently, and you know, this is the jump-in card, right? Seize the moment, carpe diem. And it's also about arrivals and departures. So, you know, you're making decisions where you're going to go right now, but you need to think on your feet. Okay, you need to be quick-witted, as they say. But don't be impulsive and make rash decisions right now, or any rash behavior. Don't jump into that quicksand, Pisces, and then try to figure out how you're going to swim your way out of it. Don't jump off that cliff without checking your parachute. You've heard me say that too. So cross your T's and dot your I's and be prepared. Now, Pisces, if you're asked to join a group, a club, or sign some sort of contract, make sure that you read between the lines. Don't make any snap decisions. Be sure what you're signing your name to, because once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. You're going to get something that you want. Also, this Knight of Swords says, don't go charging in too quickly. Don't let your head lead or don't let your heart lead your head. Because Pisces, that's how you work. Make sure that you are aware of everything before you make this move. Okay? Do your work. Prepare yourself. Wow. Now, something's going to happen in January, and we know that January is cold and frosty, and, it's after all that excitement of the season of celebration and all that. What was going to happen? I wanted to find out. Well, you got the mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change, so something in January might come up where you're dealing with this type of energy. Okay, where you're dealing with a person who's like this. So it's just a heads up in the future, because the month card did come up. So something might come up in January. You might want to jot that down in your journal and be prepared for this so that you know how to deal with them when it happens. Being prepared is always the best. Well, my beautiful Pisces, this is your reading for this week. And again, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, Pisces.